Want to know about accessories, non-sexual and sexual ones? Let's talk about this. Hi, this is Liana, Holistic Intimacy Coach. Welcome to my channel. Here, I help you get your orgasmic intimacy. Today, I want to talk about tools, accessories, toys. I've got 6 of them, which I use most frequently. 2 of them are non-sexual, 4 of them are sexual. Before I get into the discussion though, I want to tell you that all the toys that I'm presenting here and more, I presented and used and guided practices in women's practices. This is a program in my dojo. It's linked under this video. Not only do you get 12 weeks worth of practices, you get also Q&As, you get also downloadable PDFs, you get a lot of resources, but you also get group coaching with me. So we also apply, we talk live. So check that program out and really take it as an incredible resource for women. That being said, let's look at, first of all, the non-sexual accessories. And it's these 2 here. And I use these for muscle scraping, gua sha, face, and muscle scraping on the body. Now, what is the point of this? First of all, gua sha / muscle scraping activates the fascia, and this is the connective tissue that holds together your muscles, your organs, and the layer of fat that you carry throughout the body. And whenever you carry tension, or maybe your face gets puffy or sagging or something like that, gua sha on the face with this tool helps you to regain your facial skin clarity, and in the body it helps you to unlock your movement, okay? Release tension that we can store in our fascia also. So for the face, I have this one. It's from Wildling, and you can find a cheaper version of it online. I did check the reviews, and I waited until I had enough money to afford this one, aside of all the other stuff that I have in my business and in my work. And this one also, it's from Sidekick Tool. This one is for the body, muscle scraping on the body. This is Wildling is an American company. Sidekick Tool is a Canadian company. Both of these products have cheaper versions on Amazon. I am never rich enough to buy cheap tools, and especially with the stuff that I use on my face, I want to be super careful. I don't want to have my skin scratched or injured in any way. And I want to be able to have a really firm grip. There's a reason why this product is more expensive than the rest. And the angles, and so all of these things, plus when you buy these products, you also get access to their university, so their library of videos where you have a lot of workouts and routines explained to you how you apply and how you use this tool. So when you buy more expensive things, you get a lot more than just the actual product and a logo name. You get quality of the experience also, which is what you want. So I use these for the duration of the Ukraine invasion. I use these on a daily basis. Gua sha, I did it more times a day. This one I only do it once because it's not exactly comfortable for me, but it's an amazing resource. And it also takes time because I actually have to do muscle scraping on all the body. I may not be tall. I'm like 5'4", 162 centimeters tall. But there's a lot of muscles to scrape, so it's a lot. So these are the non-sexual accessories. Now for the sexual accessories. The first one is this guy. This one is it's curved wand for the G spot, and it's made of glass. It's pink glass, and it's also tachyonized. I got it as a gift. Let's just say that. I don't necessarily know about the tachyon properties. I know that it helps me with sexual practices, with arousal, with self-pleasuring. So I use a lot of this. But I also use it to detense the muscles inside my vagina. Basically, my vagina is a muscle. The vagina is a muscle. And sometimes you just need to massage it gently, all of it. This tool is ideal for that. So this is one. The other one is this guy. This one is also with, so it's a vibrator, but I don't use vibration. I couldn't care less about vibration. I'm with the natural things, natural movements. So from that perspective, I don't use vibration, but what I use this is for vaginal dexterity in week 8 in women's practices. There's the practice with this guy. There's just one practice that I have, but ladies and gentlemen, if your partner is sensitized enough, a woman can't feel. So you work with the inside of the vagina. When it comes to dexterity, he will feel it. If you have a partner that he's got an insensitized penis for whatever reason, he's not going to feel much. If you're in a committed relationship and you really want to become a resourceful partner, this little thingy, not the vibration, but actually what it does in terms of dexterity, you want to use it. This one is Vesper from Love Crave. Yeah. And it is intentionally thin because you work on dexterity. You don't need something really thick. The vagina is a really small muscle. It's not that strong. It's not supposed to be. You're not supposed to break a guy's penis. You're supposed to offer and feel pleasure. So that's why this thing is very delicate. You work with delicate things when it comes to working with dexterity. And the last two accessories, Jade Eggs, or actually nephrite jade egg and obsidian egg. Now, hold your horses if you're from the United States and whenever you hear of jade eggs, you go ballistic. First of all, I got initiated into this nowhere near an American company and an American whatever business. So I learned about these from my own country, Romania, Southeastern Europe, when I got initiated into women's Taoist practices. And I was researching a lot of stuff on this because I enjoyed the basic practices that I learned. And then I came across an online practice, just, a demonstration, basically. A woman working with the jade egg. And when I saw that, I was like, oh, I want to learn to do this. What is this? So I went to my Tai Chi and Taoist practices teacher, and I told her, Carmen, what is this? Teach me. And her reaction was, okay, Liana, sure, but if you just want to take a semi-precious stone and insert it in your vagina and move it up and down, you don't need any teaching for that. If you really want to understand what that woman was doing in that demonstration and really embody this at a higher level, then 3 years, you don't touch an egg. 3 years, you do other practices to awaken your entire reproductive system's wisdom. So the Taoist practices include working with non-aroused sexual energy and working with various parts of the body, activating them. There's a lot of practices for women there. I did that for 2 years. And then I bought a different egg and somehow it got stuck. I took it out, but I couldn't use it. And I thought it was something wrong with me, but what it was wrong actually was not the right size. So I had to buy a smaller thing to be able to actually move it up and down. So, in circles and whatever else I was doing. So I waited another year and then I bought this one, the obsidian egg, and I started working with it and I enjoyed it. And let me tell you, I did not need a lot of initiation into it because my body knew what to do with it. In those years when I was doing other practices, my body started sensing more, getting more sensations, movements, understanding which part of the vagina I'm moving and so on. So you can be active and you can be wise and you can be extremely have a lot of dexterity, basically, in everything that you do. And that's what I learned. And when I started working with these guys, it was amazing. And no, these, so nephrite jade, obsidian, those are the least porous of all. You cleanse them before, you cleanse them after you use them. You don't work like crazy, and you certainly don't sleep with them, and you just work with the practice and then you take it out. So most of the practices that I have in the women's practices program are with the eggs. Yes, I work with the other accessories and others that I showed there. I didn't show them here. The invitation for me as a woman, ladies, is for you to actually take the program, and you get Q&A videos also, because there were a lot of, questions when I did the women's practices live before the pandemic. I had a lot of questions from women, and I put all that knowledge into the program. And you also get live coaching, group coaching with me. And we do that weekly. I answer questions. So really take advantage of that program. What I don't do is I don't sell these products. I'm a coach. I'm not a seller of products. So from that perspective, I do give directions which seller to go to and actually purchase your accessories. And that's the best that I can do for everybody. So you get insights with everything, basically. That's what I use. Now, if you have other tools, or if you have experiences with the ones that I presented here, or if you've never heard of them, I would really love to know what you think. So leave a comment below. And I'll see you next time with other resources or other insights. And definitely, I invite you to check out the dojo, and women's practices in particular. That's it. See you next time. Bye.